Hi there. Welcome back. I'm glad to have you, as always. So, some good stuff is happening here. We're working through Mass Carnival, and I don't have my etheric mimicry, but I'm showing you how much you can do without etheric mimicry. Honestly, there aren't that many stages left before Ozomagia again, but I don't have to worry about that. So, the new ones added are Heaven's Ward stages. They are assuming that you have Heaven's Ward abilities. So yeah, red, white, and blue, I actually want to do that again because it's so darn frustrating and a lot of people hate that one. Yeah, it was one of the harder ones. Really, it was one of the harder ones. Partly because it has like its own DPS check. So, once you learn about the rotation, the interrupts, the Diamondbacks, and then the DPS check and all that stuff, because the Diamondback mechanic follows the DPS check, so you got to finish those quickly. That's the hard part. That's the hard part about Act 2. But we're going to get that one as soon as possible. And to do that, I'm actually going to have to get Etheric Mimicry. So, what you saw, excuse me, my throat is really bothering me right now. So what you saw is that I actually had enough poetics and allied seals, and I just spent 1,600 allied seals to get my accessories. So yeah, we got the 270 pieces. You can see there. I also have a piece of Shire gear because I couldn't hold 2 rings. So yeah, we're looking great, looking awesome. We'll have to buy a set of Shire gear for casters, but that'll be hard to do. We'll be swimming in We'll be swimming in poetics before long, and we got our logbook unlocked as well. So that just has to be a job quest, and you don't even have to beat Siegfried. It just happens at the end of your Heaven's Ward job quest. That's it. That's how you unlock your spellbook, or your logbook, sorry. Your logbook, I'll show you again here. So your logbook appears at the top where your spellbook is. There's a little extra tab there. That's this logbook. And you can switch over to that, and that shows you all the dungeons that are eligible for the logbook. In those dungeons, it shows you the special bonuses, rewards, poetics, and allied seals that you'll get for completing an all-blue party in those, level synced in those dungeons. Not everybody. It's not like everybody has to live. You just have to complete it as all blues. That's it. So, anyway, excuse me while I clear my throat. Alright, so we are continuing with Mass Carnival, and I'm just gonna continue doing the stages. I don't have many spells, but that's fine. I have my Eruption, I have Serpentica, which I can do a lot with, and then I have my Bag of Tricks, which is Flying Sardine, Exuviation, Hear Soundwave, Loom, and Diamondback, Mighty Guard. Those are your utilities, and Missile is even there. Even though Missile did work for that one fight, it's like, well, the enemy was moving at a pretty average run speed, so yeah, he had to be frozen to do that, and then you could missile him down a little bit, and then you could DPS him into a kill. So anyway, we're going to continue with I have my elements. Glower, water cannon. So I have lightning, water, ice, fire, and that's also doubles as a physical spell as well. And this is also lightning AoE, and AoE Wind, and yeah. I threw off Sonic Boom just because sometimes you need to kind of improvise and maybe load out an extra spell. So Reflux is not. I don't think that's going to be that important right now, since we have Abyssal Transfixion. But we have our physical and magical spell. So our magic is going to be Sonic Boom. And I'm going to put that where? Okay, there you go. Alright, so we're ready to go. Let's continue with Mass Carnival, shall we? Alright, so you can see that even though I didn't do the mechanic, even though I wasn't doing the fight in Mass Carnival properly, I still won. I got hit with bad breath twice, and it's not the end of the world. So, yeah, there's a mechanic there that you can dodge all the stairs. I thought by hiding under the body or something, or um, hiding close to Reflective Rebecca, or whatever the name is. But even though I didn't do it properly, I still won. That's all that matters. Just win. Alright, we're going to keep on going. Okay, if I remember this properly, um, the damage starts to get a little high, or starts to really kind of freak you out. So, again, we're going to do this under Diamondback. Since this is a match, I just want to win. I don't care how. See what I mean? It starts throwing you around, and yeah. I have to stop Imp Song though. That's kind of a key there. So Ultros uses Imp Song, which you have to interrupt, and then Ultros or Typhon uses Snort, which you have to diamond back. So you might have to use them like right in a row. So the timing is a little strange, but hey, we're gonna do it under Diamondback to lessen the pressure. Just keep a cool head. That's what, or not under Diamondback. I mean under Mighty Guard. Just gonna lessen the pressure. That's all. That's the only reason. And you'll notice I'm not even using Eruption and Serpenaka, just because I like doing this the hard way. I like doing this the hard way. It's just part of my enjoyment of playing blue. I'm not trying to DPS or rush anything. I just want to show you to be cool and calm about Mass Carnival. Just take it easy, you know, there's no rush. As long as you're, you know, doing the mechanics. Which is, in this case, Flying Sardine and Diamondback. Those are the two mandatory skills you gotta have. But, alright, that's it. In fact, let's take it a step further. So Ultros is only vulnerable to fire, which incidentally is a Easter egg from Final Fantasy VI. Because the first time you fight Ultros and you burn him with fire, he's like, "Oh, a toasty octopus." So yeah, it's we're gonna take fire and gun up to where Sonic Boom is and just use that as our primary, because Typhon is not vulnerable to anything. It's not like you have to use a certain spell. So we got fire and gun on one bar and Flying Sardine on the other. So yeah, this went pretty easy. Okay, so what we should do is focus target Ultros. Or Typhon. I'm sorry, I keep screwing up the names. Focus Typhon, right? So that way we're going to know when Typhon is readying Snort. Snort has a long cast time. Alright? So it's going to give us plenty of time to know when Snort's coming. Imp Song does not have such a long cast time. So when Ultra shows up, or when... yeah, I got it right that time. So when Ultra shows up, we're going to switch targets to Ultras, but we have Typhon as our focus. So we're going to be able to see both abilities pretty clearly. Yeah. And I'm still going to do this under Money Guard just for, just to chill out. The opening, of course, is not going to be under Money Guard because I want to get that thought up. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Okay, so you can see how they like to pair their abilities up. Snort has a long cast time, Imp Song does not. Okay, so the first priority is going to be Imp Song. Okay? You're not even going to be worrying about Snort. You could Swift Cast your Diamondback if you want to handle that, but you've got to interrupt that Imp Song. So, yeah, that fight can be a headache. It can, sure, it can. But, we're just gonna go at it a few times. Whatever it takes. Let's see, how much time do we have? Okay, it's about halftime. Okay, so I'm gonna start a new video, just in case. So, as always, thanks for being here, appreciate it. And I will see you for the next one, okay? Take care. Alright, bye.